What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, and the Alphabet channels. I just received a video from my man Benatti25. He knows who he is, and he wanted me to counterpunch this video by Dante's Boxing Nation. And of course, this was when Tyson Fury once again claims that Anthony Joshua is the easier opponent than Deontay Wilder because Anthony Joshua is tailor-made for Tyson Fury. And he states that he would rather fight Anthony Joshua because he's the easier opponent. Okay, so I listened to Mr. Dante, and he stated that even Tyson Fury tells the truth when he wants to. And I agree with him with this, that Anthony Joshua is the easier opponent. That's why he doesn't want to fight Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, again. Let me counterpunch. Okay, first of all, Tyson Fury is only saying that simply because he wants to get the edge. And Tyson Fury is one of the most cleverest, shit-talking heavyweights since probably Muhammad Ali. Then next, Jarrell Miller, but he's out of commission, but he does have a mouthpiece on him. He knows how to tweak and manipulate certain people and narratives. So, whereas Dante, he will pick that and choose him telling the truth for that, but calls him a lie for everything else. You can't have it both ways. If you believe that he's lying about every single thing except being an easier opponent, but none of these guys have fought Anthony Joshua. Okay, then the only person that really has that actually got punched by Anthony Joshua was Tyson Fury. Okay, so Tyson Fury knows what it's like to get punched by Anthony Joshua. And if that's the case, if he was just the easier opponent and you're picking him, why didn't he pick Deontay Wilder first? He picked Anthony Joshua coming back into the sport of boxing. He just asked for 4 tune-up fights, which Eddie Hearn wasn't going to give him. Eddie Hearn was not going to give him those fights. Therefore, he didn't face Anthony Joshua then. But I would have to disagree. The reason why he wants to fight Anthony Joshua over Deontay Wilder, because he knows there is nothing that Deontay Wilder has to offer him right now. Okay, and Dante said that the Fury fans call Deontay Wilder a bum and he can't fight. And, he's garbage or whatever. Well, I don't think he's a bum. I think he's a very dangerous fighter. But he's a very dangerous fighter because the one punch that he can get you with could change the whole duration of the fight. But I do agree with he can't fight. Wilder can't fight. He could punch. I keep telling people, he's not a fighter. He's a puncher. If he was such a fighter, when Tyson Fury was beating the shit out of him, why didn't he fight back? He threw one punch at a time. These are facts. He was in there getting mauled, and it looked like he was being mauled by a big polar bear with no hair. And his name was Tyson Fury. So as far as him saying, yeah, I think that Anthony Joshua is the easier opponent, that's only him disguising the truth. And the truth of the matter is the reason he wants to fight Anthony Joshua over Deontay Wilder is because of money. Okay? Anthony Joshua is the cash cow. He will be for the next 2 or 3 years as long as he fights, because he has the endorsements, he has the belts, he has the fan base, and he has the clout. Okay? And a lot of these guys, if Anthony Joshua was so easy, they would have fought him years ago. Look, Deontay Wilder already admitted himself. So we can't look at this one-sided. He's already admitted himself that Anthony Joshua offered him and his team offered him more money to fight Tyson Fury. So why do you think he fought Tyson Fury? So I think what Deontay Wilder is actually, which Dante's Boxing Nation is actually saying is that Deontay picked or chose to pick Tyson Fury because he was the easier opponent over Anthony Joshua. So he says the truth will always reveal itself, and it is. The truth is Dante got pissed when Tyson Fury decided to move on, and then he came out and admitted that Anthony Joshua offered him more money. He said that out of his own mouth and then tried to renege when Brian Custer asked him, and he was quoting verbatim what he was saying, and he stopped him from saying what he was saying. He didn't even let him finish. But they were his own words. His own words that he was saying about and to Tyson Fury, that he offered more money to fight Anthony Joshua. So if Anthony Joshua was all that easy to fight, why didn't you fight him? The guy makes a lot of money. He offers you more money than you guys made. So why couldn't you fight that guy since he was so tailor-made, since he was so easy? That's the question you ask yourself. And that makes Tyson Fury looks crazy, but I know Tyson Fury. I understand. He's doing it for money. He has no reason to beat Deontay Wilder before because he's already beat him twice. So why would you waste your time fighting someone? It doesn't matter. 60% of fight purse with Deontay Wilder is nothing compared to a 50% fight purse with Anthony Joshua. These are facts. And if you want to prove me wrong, prove me wrong. Because Anthony Joshua, his last fight, he made what? $85 million. Right? So what you ask yourself, what did Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury made at their highest? What, 30? So they didn't even make half of what Anthony Joshua made while Anthony Joshua was a challenger. Okay? He was a challenger. He wasn't even the champion. Andy Ruiz was the champion. So again, if Anthony Joshua was that easy to fight, why didn't Deontay Wilder fight him, first of all? And then, in fact, fight Tyson Fury? And then why is Tyson Fury so eager to fight Anthony Joshua since he doesn't give a shit about the belts? Because you heard him say it. He doesn't care about the belts because he's already won those belts that Anthony Joshua has. So it's not the belt. So what is it? To beat up on a guy that's tailor-made? I think not. It's the money, people. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of this particular video. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.